Hey guys, how are you? How is it going? I'm going to give it a few minutes to let people, know that I'm here. And for the YouTube algorithm, that's how I'm saying it today, to let people know that I'm here. So, hey, 7 people, drop in the comments below or in the chat, excuse me, drop in the chat and let me know if you guys can hear me because I am trying to make sure that it's all working. Work. Yeah, so drop in the chat. Let me know that you guys can hear me, see me. So I had 7 people. Now I have 0. That's interesting. They all just went away. Wild. I think we're having some streaming issues here. Is anybody here? Is anybody here? Anybody? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody see me? Like I'm talking to myself, man. It's weird. If you're watching this on the replay, I apologize. I need to see if this is working. Can anybody hear me? Anybody here? Anybody? Anybody? There we go. Jonathan Ricardo works on the phone. It's funny. Okay, Maud, Jess. It's showing me that 0 people are here on my end. Let me check one thing here. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. Go back here. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sure this is all working. All right, now I have 64 people. Okay, let's go here. And it's showing that it's waiting on. It's weird. When I actually go to it myself, it shows that it's waiting. It's dropping people. Yeah, you're there. Good morning, morning. Okay, it's what's weird, guys, is that on my end, it's showing that nobody's here, and it's also if I try to go on YouTube, like myself, if I was like one of you guys trying to go watch it, it's showing that it's actually showing that it's waiting and it's not launching yet. So that is weird as heck. Okay, so I got 71 people now. It's 90. Yeah, so Zach called me. Zach tried to go live this morning, and he was having a lot of issues with YouTube. I think that there's some technical issues going on. So anyway, I'm going to keep going forward. All right, guys. So a lot to talk about. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff in the news that I want to cover. A lot of really interesting scenarios playing out in the overall crypto market, different levels and things of that nature. So let's get into this. Let me look at a couple of these comments real quickly before I do that. Say good morning. Hey, guys, what's going on? You are here. Cool. ADA is finally going up. ADA is going up. Yep. That's awesome. What are my thoughts about Luna's 2 all-time high this year? I haven't. I hope I haven't really followed Luna very much. I'm thinking I may need to. It's definitely kind of up in the discussion, if you will. I keep hearing about Yacht Club, so that's an interesting one that I keep hearing about. Yeah, and he's gone, so it's showing me that I'm gone. So this is weird. Can you guys see me? Wow, weird stuff going on. I mean, like literally, it shows me 90 people are here, and then it shows me 0 as far as on the back end of what I am seeing. But let's keep moving forward. Might cut it short today because I'm not real sure what is going on. I think YouTube's having some problems today. Do I know anything about Scale? No, JJ, I do not. I do not know anything about Scale. So yeah. Okay, so let's get into this. Here we go. Okay. So here's what I want to cover with you guys. So right here, right now, we've got, let me refresh this real quickly. Let's do this. So we've got the market is 1.99 trillion, is dropping 1.1. We just dipped below that $2 trillion mark. We got Bitcoin at 42,000 and Ethereum at 2,900. I wish we could get Ethereum back over that $3,000 line. But Bitcoin has been kind of the lead story today. There's some interesting themes developing around Bitcoin, and there's some pretty interesting information and news that I've got for you guys related to the Bitcoin. Okay. So I'm going to continue with that. Man, this is very distracting. Now it's showing me 0 are here. So I apologize if you're watching this on the replay. We're obviously having some technical issues with YouTube and what they're doing and not doing and things like that. But we have to keep moving forward. May cut this one short today, maybe only be about a 30-minute live stream because it's weird. It's showing me different things. Let me try to refresh it over here, see if it even shows. Yeah, so like I can't even, it's showing waiting on my screen. I can't even get access to it. That's the darndest thing. Okay, now it's showing me 120. It's odd. Okay, so moving forward, like I said, hopefully you're hearing me. and we're good about this. Okay, so Bitcoin's really what I want to talk about. So here's some things that I want to make you aware of. Let's talk and kind of set the stage here. So we've got the Russian stock market is going to resume trading tomorrow, the 24th. Putin is doing some weird, interesting stuff related to gas currency switches. I think there's definitely a little bit of fear and uncertainty going on in the overall market. Look, the Dow's down 266, the Nasdaq's down 158. Hey, Austin, you're here. We're here to talk about crypto. Yes, I know, but crypto is impacted by what is going on over here. Okay. Also, something else I've got for you right here, guys, is right here. Investors are hoarding cash on inflation recession fears. Now, this is something that I've been talking about off and on quite a bit, but here it is, really straight up in black and white, kind of confirmation of what we've been discussing. You know, investors hoarding cash on inflation recession fears. What does that mean? It means that if investors are hoarding cash, and these are stock investors and, by the way, crypto investors, if people are hoarding cash, then they are simply afraid to put money into the market, any type of market, crypto, stock, funds, you know, anything like that. Okay. You've got the fear and greed index is at a 31. It has bounced back up from where it was at yesterday. It was at a 26 yesterday. It's at a 31 right here, right now. Okay. And so again, a tremendous amount of fear out there. All right. But again, I'm going to keep coming back to this hoarding cash scenario is one of those that's like, man, it's just not a very good scenario that we see playing out. Okay, so there is some positive in this. We're going to get into this in just in a minute, but I want to talk about this. On Monday, Jerome Powell repeated that the central bank could deliver interest rate increases of larger than 25 basis points each at future meetings if policymakers deem it necessary in their fight to control U.S. inflation, which is running at a 40-year high in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. Here's what this is, guys, is you got Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve, coming out and continuing to talk about more interest rate hikes. We know they're coming. In fact, I've heard that there could be as many as 6 interest rate hikes coming within this year. Okay. And that's a situation where I think it's going to continue to play out, and it's going to continue to have an impact. Okay. So I know we're still having some tech issues, guys. It feels like I'm seeing people in the chat that can't really see nothing but chat. Yeah, guys, it's going on. There's some definitely tech issues with YouTube right now. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm probably going to cut today's live stream short because I don't know if this is even really working or if I'm just sitting here, frankly, talking to myself, which I do in all my videos anyway. So there you go. That's not a lot new there. But continuing on with this Bitcoin discussion, because guys, this is relevant. Okay. Because remember, Bitcoin is 800 billion of the 1.99 trillion market cap. But combined, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they make up over 70% of the $2 trillion market. Okay, period. Okay, market cap. All right. So it's relevant. So continuing along this Bitcoin, because this all sets the stage for if Bitcoin can break out and do what maybe some of this content I'm about to show you talks about, then it's an interesting scenario. Okay, so right here, Katie Stockton, founder and managing director at Fairlead Strategies, wrote in Monday Notes that she expected Bitcoin recent highs near 45,000 to be cleared as a positive catalyst. Quote, a confirmed break above 42,500 opens the door to another resistance zone between 45 and 46. Okay, so what they're talking about here is that if we can get to 42.5 here, right, then the next level is 45. 42.5 going to 45,000. Because remember, at the end of the day, here's what it comes down to. Bitcoin and Ethereum drive everything. They drive Shiba Inu. They drive everything. They drive Solana, Axie, Cardano, you name it. They drive it, right? They drive all of it. So so that's why I'm focusing a lot in this particular live stream on Bitcoin, okay? Okay, so a couple of things I really want to show you. This is really what I want to talk about. So I've got a video coming out on this later today where I really do a deep dive into this, but this is talking about Bitcoin. Okay, so right here, right now, Bitcoin's daily chart is providing mostly a bullish outlook. Okay, number one. Number two, Bitcoin has been following an ascending support line since Jan 24, January 2020, excuse me, January 24th, excuse me. And it has been validated 4 times, and technical indicators look bullish for Bitcoin. Okay. Even if you don't own Bitcoin, this is relevant because remember, again, guys, Bitcoin drives everything else, right? So moving averages, which is created by short and long term, is increasing and has crossed into positive territory. That's the third indicator. Okay. The fourth indicator, the RSI, which is a momentum indicator, also is increasing and is above 50. Both of these readings are considered signs of bullish trends. Okay. So here's what you really should care about. The previous time that we've seen all three, like all of these scenarios, the previous time it did this was back in October of 21. Before that, we had a spike of 41%, 41% in Bitcoin. What do you think of that? Drop in the chat. What do you think about that? Drop in the chat. What do you think about all of this added up? And hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know if there's even anybody here. Hopefully you guys can hear me, because this is showing that if Bitcoin pumps 41, think about this. If Bitcoin pumps 41%, which that makes me want to do the math right quick. Let me do that real quickly. Let me do the math. What is it? 40, let's call it 42,000 times 140% equals, that would put Bitcoin, where are we going? If it pumps 41%, that would put Bitcoin coming in at 58,800, 58,800. If that happens, holy guacamole, we are off and running. Now, my attitude is I always kind of look at it like a glass half full kind of thing. Hey, what about if we just did 20%? What if we just pumped to 20%? That's right at about 50,000 crossing the line. So again, drop in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Hopefully there's somebody here. And if you guys are not here, I'm probably going to cut this off early because I don't even know if this is working. Okay. Don't even know if this is working. So let's do, somebody is messing with me a little bit. Okay. So Karen says, when you burning Shiba, Austin? Hey, I've got some plans, some things I'm talking to some people about. And then you said, you never answer my question. I just did, Karen. And let me see. What else did you say? AMA with Austin, except he doesn't answer questions. I just did. Hey, but I have a content I have to cover, Karen. Okay. So there you go. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at some stuff going on there. Okay. So right here, can see streaming on my phone, but comments are disabled. Zach had to end his live stream because of this issue with YouTube. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end here, guys. We've got some tech issues going on. So Tony, thanks for the insight. Karen got her question answered. I am looking at doing some burning stuff coming out. So thanks for the questions, Karen. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm always here to answer questions, but just can't answer all of them. We've got some tech issues, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end right now. Okay. So guys, I will try to be back with you later today. Maybe if we can get something going on. We've absolutely got some tech issues with YouTube. I don't know how many of you guys have heard me or not, but I will see you later. All right, guys. I'm ending it just because I don't think it's really working for everybody. I'll see you later. Bye.